smart.
The Slayer of Titans returns.
Knight's Testament can wait. Ensuring victory.
Some sort of new ages in store then. Take it you heard all about that firsthand, Em. Guess it'll be here before we know it, as things like that tend to go. We'll be ready, and even if not, we'll act fast.
All right. There. Face me. My flames ignite. Laughable. Lord Uncle.
Free Fates located at last, our messenger excitedly reports. I trust they shall resume safeguarding our dominion from here on, even if it means having to pull the strings a bit from time to time. A small price to be paid.
Felt that. In the name of Hades. Thank you for your service. Say something, Homer?
The fates have been discovered after all, and they intend to take a break from all their traditional manipulations. I do not entirely believe it, but war would be so exhilarating were its victors never preordained.
Whither goes the princess, so shall I.
Just a spider. Small and my finest custom. I've been wondering what else the Fates had to say to you. To think that all those different strands they weave affect our lives.
My impression was they're going into a sort of retirement, leaving us to make our own decisions. I don't know if it'll feel any different than before, though.
I highly doubt it will. The kinds of choices that I've made. I don't know that anybody could have made them for me. Not even those three. What a sight you are.
I love it. A boon. Got here as quickly as I could. Check your aim. Couldn't do it. Nice shot.
Short work. Everybody on the mountain's going on about the fates finally turning up. Father wouldn't even be in charge if not for them, so he must not have liked the thought that they were gone.
But now the fates have said the influence of gods shall wane to an extent. I can't imagine Lord Uncle Zeus and the rest are too pleased about that.
No, but as major prophecies are concerned, it's really not that bad. And besides, it sounds like this new age of theirs might not be for a while, so we'll worry about it then. Very well. Good hunting.
Hear me, on my authority.
Hold. Why, if it isn't little Garly scurrying about your feet, huh? The tables have turned. Her vengeance finally is nigh.
You jest, headmistress, but I put poor Golly in a terrible position here to have to square against you. Can't she refuse to be a part of this?
She is to do your bidding when required. And besides, I do think she is going to enjoy this. I let you go all out. Same goes for her. Cross Flames awaken!
Can't right now.
Return to me, sisters.
Thank you, Headmistress.
Out of the woods.
Good news, Grandfather. The three fates have returned, and they didn't mention any reprisal when it comes to you. On the contrary, they promised a new age would dawn.
Aye, but that is good news, particularly the no reprisal part. And it is a relief to know the three have navigated out of temporary exile. But what is this about a new age?
Well, it sounds as though they're not planning to weave as much as they used to. And at some point, the gods apparently will hold less sway over mortals' lives.
But that is reminiscent of the golden age in which I ruled. Of course, once you've lived sufficient eons, you begin to see such patterns circulating constantly. That which is old becomes the new. How fares our family with all this?
I think we're all having to give it some consideration, though we'll have plenty of time. This age may not be soon.
Perhaps not, but even still, this age may arrive before you know it. Take it from me.
Time can move swiftly. Into the depths. Keep practicing, Skilla. It's no use. Good. Those spouts again. What's in this one?
Care for a little wager here? All this gold is gonna go to Charon anyway, so what's it matter who gets more? Come on out.
Race you. Couldn't do it.
What?
I concede.
Ran into Artemis back there. Between her and now me, we must have done half the heavy lifting for you tonight.
Must be what I deserve, though, right? And don't worry, there should be plenty of foes ahead whom I shall have to deal with on my own. How is the goddess of the hunt this eve?
Seems well enough. We had a decent chat. Was beginning to think she's been avoiding me a while, though I can't imagine why she'd want to do a thing like that.
Nor I. Well... You again. Not now. Not really dead, are you? I could switch boons. Can't right now. My claim. Can't do it. Silence. Come on. Damn it.
We reunite. The Umbral Flames suit you quite well. So much akin to the twin torches of your headmistress, however old they are. In any form, the guiding light is welcome company. On this phase, I can see you may direct the lunar ray.
Olympus, I accept this message. Lord Charon set up shop.
Don't say anything, lady. It's impolite to talk during the show in case you hadn't noticed. I'm through listening to you anyway, but definitely not the other way around. 1, 2, 3.
out of here. Where to from here? Flourish. Grow strong. That one again. Can't go full blast. Ah, yes. We'll have to do this again, in the name of Hades. Now. That looks like quite the gathering of shades. Gathering of shades. Gathering of shades. Gathering of shades. They're here to see you, aren't they? Thank you for consoling them, for bringing them a sense of peace. A sense of peace. A sense of peace. A sense of peace. Take care now. Take care. Care. Grow golden once again.
The possibilities.
to light my way. I can get out now. Hear me, on my authority. The scent of blood. Is this just playtime for you, boy? Enough for now.
The grim, resourceful underworld princess somehow soothes the savage beast.
Return now to your master and abode. Here goes. They'll know I'm here.
Welcome to the lowest depths, daughter.
Our daughter, part of the unseen. Officially, Hades and I aren't even supposed to know of you, where you reside. Nothing.
The protection of the underworld is a responsibility we all share.
But in retrospect, Nyx, in her wisdom, took certain additional precautions, yes.
I don't know how well kept of a secret the Unseen are at this point. We had to emerge from the shadows once or twice in all this.
Nyx herself would be the first to say it's useful for the underworld to instill in others a certain kind of fear. But I feel so fortunate we know you not just from whispered tales of vengeance, but for who you are, Malinui.
Of course.
You two be well. More Tempai. I see it. Need to recharge. Olympus, I accept this message. Full blast. Ensnared. Breathe, Mel. Olympus, I accept this message. feast can wait.
How thoughtful.
Here I was, trying to lend a helping hand, but no. Somebody's always getting in my way. Well, I won't have it.
Here she comes. Damn it.
Dearie, so it turns out I'm not too old to learn.
She's suggesting an exchange. Hot lights. It's no use.
Such terrifying might.
Good fight, Connie. House of Hades. In the name of Hades.
Another time. My, what a lovely dress. You are proving to be quite a nuisance, if only because you insist on continually setting loose your father's wretched old three-headed cur. To think how such a beast used to be kept within these walls.
So you keep casting out poor Cerberus into the morning fields, where he rages alone, of all your unforgivable offenses.
What would you have me do? I do not require him to guard the gates to this realm, for they are open wide. And I certainly do not require him to shed everywhere. Though bloodshed, I accept. You make an enemy of all my legions, not just me. Arrogant child. Mere moonbeams.
silken armor.
You waste your time. You waste your precious time. Olympus burns. Death to Chronos. Once more, you bested me.
What did I tell you? Fond memories of the real house.
Only after all of that did normally diligent Millenoi discover she forgot something at home. Forgot her keys. So she turned toward the darkness and she said,
Return to Shadow? Now!